Yay Networks.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Szabo, Amy Nichols, and Lacey Gee.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. My name's Nick Adams.
I'm Anna.
Amy. And I'm Lacey Gee.
And man, what an exciting day that we have today, because we have a list of our dream guests and all those popular Swifties that you see on social media. And today we have a treat. You know her as Tess Dear on TikTok. You join her lives all the time. She is busy. What's up, Tess?
Hi, I'm so happy to be here. That was the best intro.
Oh, good. Oh, good. That's nice.
Oh my gosh. We've been wanting to have you on this podcast for forever. You have been the reason that so many Swifties from all over the world are able to watch the Eras Tour live. And it has become such a fun space, like a ritual. And now with the time changes going international, thank you so much for everything that you do for the Swiftie community, truly.
Yes, thank you. You are my streaming queen. I go to you first. What made you decide to start doing this? Streaming all the Eras Tour shows.
It started as necessity, being like, in the very beginning, like, are you kidding me? This person just stopped. We're about to hear Champagne Problems, like speech before, and surprise song time. And I was like, okay, if I have these things, I'm sure other people have this problem too. So I first started it's funny that I'm back here in the basement, but like in the basement with my phone and 2 iPads and a computer, and I would have the backups on those devices and I would switch between that. And then went upstairs, made a whole setup, and now like I have an unfinished basement. So like this is now the workspace, but look, we're getting fancy. We're finally, making it a little bit better, trying to be more professional, but yeah.
So do you have like a background in like live stream? Like how do you do it? Like I don't get it. Like,
I would like to get really nerdy for a little bit.
Oh,
how
please.
do you do this?
And we were trying to, like, Nick and I, like, earlier this morning, we were trying to figure it out. We're like, does she have it on a computer? And then it's like, how do you do it?
Do you break into their internet?
And,
yes, actually, I've really, like, hacked into it all.
Just in case you're not exactly familiar with Tess and what she's up to, every single Eras Tour, Tess is streaming. And you can watch the Eras Tours live on her platform. And so Tess is not at all, all 100 tour stops that Taylor's doing. And so,
despite what everyone thinks.
I know. While that would be great, that would be a dream job, but she's always streaming. And so, yeah, how does it technically work?
So,
if you can give your secrets away. I don't know if you want to give your secrets away.
No, I don't mind.
Okay.
I'm an oversharer, so like, you might get more details than you ever asked for.
Same.
And then we're besties already. So basically, I just find it's easier to find lives now because people come to me now. They're like, hey, use my live, please. I just had Chris Olsen.
Oh, yeah.
I met him at the Grammys, and he was like, if I go live, please use my live. And I'm like, oh, beg me. Like, so I have these lives as backups. And I just started using OBS, which is a broadcasting program that I'm kind of learning how to use. It started with like the TikTok. They have a live studio thing. And I'm basically like capturing the windows of these streams. And there's better ways of doing it, but I haven't either learned them how, or there's restrictions on some other ends. And so I have them all up kind of muted. And so when one goes down, I'm quickly like unmuting the next one and then switching to that window capture. And that's pretty much what it is, except now I'm taking that TikTok stream and I'm forwarding it to both Instagram and YouTube. So I'm making sure I'm like, oh, I guess there's other spaces here that like Instagram wasn't covered. And it's so hard to find. Like TikTok, you can search Eras Live and you can find them pretty good. But unless you know the exact stream on TikTok or on Instagram or like where to find them, you're screwed. And so I'm like, I'll help there.
And it's so interesting too, because like as a viewer, like as a consumer, like I would try to find them, and it's like I would find one and then it would get really laggy, or it would just get really bad. So it's like having you basically do that for me is like such a blessing. And it was so interesting this week, since she was in Tokyo. The time difference for us was like she was basically performing while we were driving to work, while me and Amy were driving to work, because we work really early in the morning. And so I would have like your live like pulled up in my Bluetooth, and so like on my screen on where like what says like what artist I'm listening to, it says Tess. And I'm just like, this is amazing. Like I'm listening to Taylor performing live as I'm driving to work, and it's like Tess. And then like if the TikTok went down, I would just switch over to your Instagram. Like it's cool having all the different options. So I'm really, however you figured it out, thank you.
Yes.
Yesterday was quite a few issues, a lot. Today was so much more smooth. There were overloading issues of things that I didn't realize, but there were never problems before that I kind of had to. Thankfully, I have a husband who is more techie than I am, and he's able to like, okay, this is where the issues are, because I'm a Mac person, and this has been an issue, kind of learning all the PC stuff, and it was his work computer at first, and so it's like, hey, all this space that I'm taking up, where can I clear this, because it's screwing things up. So yeah, just yesterday was such an issue with how that stuff went down, but today was clear and clean.
Does it ever get overwhelming when you like just kind of look up and you're like, oh my God, there's 300,000 people on this stream right now?
I mean, it's cool in that way, but it's so surreal when it's like, it's just numbers, and you're like, you can't imagine like, okay, 300,000. It's like, it might as well be 30. It's a cool thing, but I can't like comprehend it.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you know the most people that have been on your stream before?
Yeah, it was I don't know which, it was like the second to last night in Argentina, and I think it was like 318,000 at one time.
That's nuts.
Which is,
because I remember that night people were commenting, being like, there's more people watching via live stream than physically were in that stadium.
Crazy.
Oh, times 4.
That's insane.
Crazy.
And I wonder, I mean, obviously Taylor has to like know that we do this, right? So it's like, I wonder if she ever thinks about that too. I mean, she's kind of mentioned it, right? Like especially during Surprise Song, she's like, I know a lot of people are tuning in right now. So I wonder if she ever thinks about that too. Like but I guess that's kind of been her life. So maybe it's not...
that's true. She's like, yeah, it's always been this way.
I'm like, wait, how does she do it? And she's like 18 years into her career. I'm like, that's exactly how she does it. But that's incredible.
Have you ever gotten acknowledged by Taylor Swift?
Oh, no.
Really?
No. And the only like acknowledgement I've ever had is one time on Twitter. Actually, it was Halloween, and people were posting like lookalike costumes, and because I dress up for every show.
Yeah,
I love
despite what I look like now, this has been a different thing. But like, I was doing the like Wildest Dreams music video, and I had like dark hair, and I had it in like I don't know what era is, like 1930s kind of thing. And they reposted that, and that's the only kind of like notice, but that's fine. I've gotten something, and it's there, so I'm happy.
Well, I was going to ask, because you are the queen of outfit changes, and you have all these killer Taylor Swift looks. Which one is your favorite?
That one was one of my favorites, because I really felt like I was like, okay, this being a brunette or like dark brown, like it's hard to look similar to a lot of these outfits. That one I really liked and felt proud of. The outfit that I made for my LA show, the King of My Heart Reputation Tour outfit, was probably one of my favorites, just because, I don't know.
Well,
I didn't do a great job. It was really glued together, but it meant a lot.
And your Reputation outfits are great. Like you wore like a full Reputation outfit that one night that we all thought she was going to announce Reputation, and then she didn't. Yeah. We all know the one, right?
Yeah, we know the one.
we know which one we're talking about. But that's also so fun. That's such a fun like added element. Like you're dressing up for the occasion. Like that's really like, we love to dress up for the tour. We love to dress up for the movie. Like why not dress up for the live stream as well? So
exactly. I'm like, it's fun for me, and I've seen people get excited about it too. And I was like, okay, it's not just like me who's like satisfying my own need to dress up like an adult, but like other people enjoy it too. So.
And have you gotten to see the Eras Tour live in person yourself?
Oh yeah. So I've been to 2 shows. I was like live, like movie live. Okay, there's 3 different kinds. Here we go. Yeah. So I went Glendale night 2 of this show. You were there too?
I was there too. Yeah. Oh my God.
I did not know that.
Little invisible screen we have going on. That's so cute.
There we go. Oh my God. And then I went to LA night 4.
Get out.
Oh, yeah.
Did you too, Anna?
I was there.
No way.
No, shut up.
Wait. No, I was at LA night. I don't remember what were your surprise songs in LA?
Oh, Dress and
Okay.
Exile.
Okay, then we were at a different one because I had Death by a Thousand Cuts.
Again.
And You're on Your Own, Kid. But I love how that's how we can identify which.
Right. Yeah, like, well, what were your songs? I can't remember that night, but what were your songs?
Yeah. What are your top surprise songs? Like, I need to be in the audience when she sings these songs.
Alcott and You're Losing Me. Those are the two. I mean, like, You Losing Me is on everybody's list, but like the Alcott is my second. Like, please, if you do perform this, please let me be there. I have no tickets for another show, but please let me be there.
That's how that's also how we feel. Like, we don't have tickets, but like we like to pretend that we will. We're like, I have it in my head that we are going to another show. Even like,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I have it in our head that we're going to New Orleans.
To
we don't have tickets. If anyone has tickets, we'll buy them. But
Listen, I'm the queen of delusion. It's happening. If you believe it, it's happening.
So, Tess, you have seen so many Eras Tour nights. What's the most iconic thing that stuck out from the Eras Tour so far?
You know what? There was one night it was 11/11. And that was the night that she sang Karma's the Guy in the Chiefs. That was the night that we got the kiss from Taylor and Travis. There were a few things that night. And I think we had like a perfect streamer that night. It just was like a flawless night. And the fact that it was 11/11, my husband's always like, 11/11, make a wish. And so it just like, it seemed beautiful. And it's like unforgettable.
There are so many connections happening right now. Lacey is the biggest
I'm an 11/11
person in the
queen.
world.
Yeah.
Anna you were at a similar show with Anna.
That's
I want a connection.
I know.
Alcott's good.
the Alcott, Amy.
It is.
Amy is our like folklorian, the national queen.
Yeah.
So, Nick, what's your
There we
connection to
are.
Tess?
I don't know yet.
It's okay.
You know, hey, you know what? Anna, we all know this. I am a nerdy techie video guy. So I have that in common.
Okay,
Of everyone in the room, I probably was the
Right.
only one that had heard of OBS before.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
You nodded your head and they're like, sure, okay.
Yeah, you know, Nick is the one that fixes the thing that we're using to talk to you right now.
Yeah, this thing.
This thing.
Yeah, to me, I was like,
Nick is able to figure that out. So thank you, Nick.
Love it.
Well, good. Warmer, sunnier days are calling, and you can fuel up for them with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So if you only have a few minutes between meetings during the day, or you get home and you're just so hungry but you have no time to cook, Factor is where you should go. They have 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, and you'll always have new flavors to explore. You can crush your wellness goals this May with dietitian approved meals and ingredients that you can trust. And these are delicious. From breakfast to dessert, you can stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. And you can keep kitchen time to a minimum. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes, so no shopping, prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Enjoy effortless support for your lifestyle. Head to factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 and use code TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code TaylorSwiftFan50 at factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. Okay, we also have to talk about the fact that you were at the Grammys.
Speaking of iconic.
Wow.
So what happened? Because Tess, I'm not gonna lie, I felt so silly. I had been begging and pleading to go to the Grammys, and I took an old clip of me saying like, "Oh, I just need to go to the Grammys, poor pitiful me," and I just posted it. And then I saw that you were going, and I was like, oh, I need to take this down. But then I was already getting likes, so I left it up. But I was like, that's really bad timing for me to be like, I just need to go to the Grammys. And then I flip, and Tess is crying, like, thank you, I'm going to the Grammys.
Let's not talk about the crying part. I cry with everything, and I feel
No, it was beautiful. We were so happy for you. So, I mean, nothing against that. I thought it looked shitty on my part, was what I was afraid of.
The amount of times that I've cried on this podcast is astounding. So do not apologize for that.
But tell us how it happened, how all of this went down. You were manifesting Grammys, and it did happen.
Yeah. Walk us through it.
Yeah, I bought shoes and didn't have a ticket. Bought a dress, didn't have a ticket. I had a friend message me, and sorry, my friend's like, don't share that you didn't get invited. I'm like, no, I'll share exactly how it went down. Like, I'm not gonna like pretend like it didn't happen this way. But I had a friend who was able to connect with someone from the premium ticketing office at Crypto Arena. And he said it was something new they did this year where you were able to purchase seats in the suites. And so I actually ended up in a suite with executives from Spotify and Apple Music, which was really cool. And I made some really interesting connections that I have to connect with soon. Like sorry, that was one jump to another, but
No, that's incredible.
That's awesome.
Execs from
Yeah.
Spotify and Apple Music in the same room. Was there any tension?
Yeah, was there beef?
Was there any beef going on?
I mean, there was, but like in different ways of like fighting over who should win what award.
Oh, okay.
And a little bit of
Interesting.
alcohol mixed with that made it for like an interesting watch. Like that was
Sure.
its own watch party in and of itself. That was fun.
Interesting. Because I know you can also, I don't know if you apply or you enter, but people can sign up to be seat fillers.
I tried.
It's a
Right?
dream.
So you tried
Oh, yeah.
that, and then what? So how does that work?
So they had like, I think it said they had like, was it 29,000 people apply and they're only
Wow.
able to accept like 300.
Oh wow.
And so you have like a 1 point something percent chance of becoming a seat filler. And it's funny because I had a lot of mutual friends on either on Twitter or Kara
Yeah.
page in our group become a seat filler. And it was funny how few that number is, but how many people I knew that were like, okay, yeah, I'm a seat filler.
So you
So-
tried that and didn't get it, but then you were able to still purchase a ticket.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
That is
Where
incredible.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Exactly. And somehow it just like comes to you. And
What were your expectations for that night? What did you think Reputation was coming? Did you think anything was coming?
Yeah.
What were you expecting?
I tried not letting myself believe that Reputation was coming because I'm like, I don't want to be disappointed in any way. I'm just excited to be there. But then when I got everyone's texts and DMs, it was like, Tess, did you see that she changed to black and white? Did you see what's happening? And I'm like, I can't. I have to ignore these messages. I can't believe these things are happening. And so I fully believed by the time I got to the Grammys, it's like, okay, this is going to happen. She's announcing Reputation.
Yeah.
So-
did you get to see her like on the carpet, or did you see her for the first time when she walked into the room?
When she was in the room, I didn't get to see her on the carpet because when I was in the venue, you see people exit the carpet, but like not the like it's interesting who exited the carpet a certain way and who had to go through like a secret way. So like my friend got pictures with like everybody, but like Ed Sheeran, we got pictures with Kelly Clarkson.
Awesome.
He was talking a while with like Jelly Roll. Like we met a lot of people, but like Adele, Taylor, Billy, some of the more nominated artists
Mhm.
had a secret entrance, and we didn't
Mhm.
know that. So we're
Okay,
kinda like,
that's so
if we
interesting.
hang out here.
So then how did
Totally.
you react when you saw Taylor walk in wearing white?
Well, I saw the pictures
Oh, okay.
before.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I saw the pictures because people were like messaging me, like, okay, this is what she's wearing.
Oh, okay. Well then,
And
what
so-
did you think? Because I was fully expecting that she was either going to be wearing like something Midnight's because it was nominated, or I was like, if she wears black, then it's definitely end game over. But then she showed up wearing white, and I was just like I was thrown off. I was like, I loved it, obviously, but I just didn't know what to expect at that point.
For some reason, I saw that outfit, and with the black mixed with it, I think I was just like, still Reputation. I had my like rep glasses on, and I was like, it doesn't matter what I see, it's still Reputation. I will
Right.
make it Reputation anyway. So you had more of a logic behind you. I didn't. I did.
So, Tess, I'm interested to hear your perspective from someone who is inside the building when she made this announcement, when she was breaking her records for winning all the Grammys, because I don't know if anyone in the room has heard, Taylor's been getting a little hate this week.
It's
There's
been
been a lot of
ridiculous.
negativity about her success and also her announcing a new album. Some people thought that wasn't classy or something like that. What was the reaction inside the Grammys when she not just won, but then when she announced that her new album was coming out? Was there excitement? Did you get a sense of people rolling their eyes? What was the vibe?
So like this is hard to answer because as someone who was like drowned in excitement and like love and like kind of tunnel visioned, I didn't notice anything else around. I only heard the screams of excitement. I only saw, or maybe my own scream. I don't know. I didn't notice any kind of any of that while I was there, during the announcement or even during her Album of the Year win. I only heard the excitement, and even the execs in the suite who were with me, who like didn't entirely seem like the biggest Taylor Swift fans. They knew she deserved it. They knew that like she was going to win this because of how incredible and how chart topping and how record breaking Midnight's was.
And
so,
oh my
like,
gosh,
they respected it.
Those wins, those execs are happy for her winning because that's just adding so many streaming numbers to their platforms, which means a lot of money for them. So.
But that also just goes to show, like, all of the stuff that people are nitpicking and taking apart, it's like they're watching like frame by frame on like the exact moment that happened, that like, oh my God, but she should have turned this way or she should have done this. And it's like, okay, in the moment, like in that room, it's like you're saying, like you were there, it's like you're excited and you go up there. It just goes to show that people just really, really nitpick, especially Taylor Swift.
Especially Taylor, like even more so than ever before.
More than ever before. And it's getting out of hand and it's getting ridiculous. And then I saw something this morning, which was an interesting point that was like, you know, we're seeing so much negativity out of all places on TikTok, but it's interesting that this is all happening right after all of her music is gone. So it's like the algorithm is pushing all of these anti-Taylor type videos. Is it because we as fans like can't use her music to like see each other, so we're seeing more hateful things? Like what is it? But the timing of it is just like interesting when you think about the algorithm pushing all these videos of people being so negative about Taylor. Like it's an obvious shift, right? And so it's so I don't really know, you know, the logic or reasoning or conspiracy behind it, but the timing of it is kind of, I don't know, it gives me a little bit of a question mark. Like, why is that?
I never heard or thought about that, but that is really interesting and really like unfortunate too.
Yeah,
like,
but I've even noticed too, like when I post, you know, I usually would have a Taylor song underneath it or something like that because I wanted other Swifties to find my content. But without that, I feel like I post something about like, oh my God, Taylor did this and it's so cute. And then my comments are flooded with people that are like, she sucks, she's the worst, like whatever. And I'm like, why are you finding my video? Like this wasn't meant for you. Like this was meant for other Swifties.
Not for you.
Like literally, where did you come from and why am I showing up on your feed? So I don't, but it's weird. And I wonder if it has anything to do with her music being gone, that now we're just like, the hate feels louder. You know, but I don't know. Maybe people are just being louder.
Just love to argue success and
that too.
And say that I don't understand her and she's not the best. And it's like, okay, but you can't argue with all the record-breaking things that she's done, her consistently topping herself. Like, you don't have to be a fan of her music. She's still a fantastic artist, whether or not you listen.
Right.
You can be uneducated and just say, oh, I don't listen to her music. Great, don't.
Fantastic.
But everybody else does, and we are enjoying it.
Yeah,
so stay over there.
I kind of have a weird perspective. I don't know if this is right or not, but that's just kind of what happens when you are the most famous person. It doesn't matter who it is. The general public is going to hate on that person. And I always compare things to sports, but people hate the Yankees. Well, they're a great baseball team. People hate the Lakers. They're a great baseball team. People hate Tom Brady. He's the best football player of all time. People hate the Chiefs because they've been in the Super Bowl 100 times. That's just kind of comes with the territory of being the biggest person in your industry. And so when I hear that, I'm just like, oh, well, she's just getting more famous. And
Wait a minute.
But that does suck that people are trying to tear you down, but she's just getting bigger and bigger.
Nick said he compares everything to sports. When
I
did
do.
this start happening?
I do. I don't know.
Who are you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
When did
Like
you
we
become
don't
that
even
guy?
we don't even know you.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I know the dirty little slut lover. That is Nick, not football and all this great stuff. But okay.
Warmer, sunnier days are calling, and you can fuel up for them with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So if you only have a few minutes between meetings during the day, or you get home and you're just so hungry but you have no time to cook, Factor is where you should go. They have 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, and you'll always have new flavors to explore. You can crush your wellness goals this May with dietitian approved meals and ingredients that you can trust. And these are delicious. From breakfast to dessert, you can stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. And you can keep kitchen time to a minimum. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes, so no shopping, prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Enjoy effortless support for your lifestyle. Head to factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 and use code TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code TaylorSwiftFan50 at factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. Summer is right around the corner and we love to have fun, but we're all really well aware that it can get expensive. And when you have financial goals, you need to decide what's worth it. A Chime checking account helps you reach your financial goals while still enjoying your summer. Are you traveling at all this summer? Maybe to hit up another Eras tour date? And look, sometimes you know that you don't mean to overdraft, but it just happens when things start to add up. And Chime allows you to overdraft up to $200 with no fees, which at times can be a total game changer. You can set up your direct deposit with your Chime account and you'll be notified to enroll in SpotMe. Live it up this summer and make progress towards your financial goals with Chime. Open your bank account in minutes at chime.com/TaylorSwiftFan. That's chime.com/TaylorSwiftFan. Chime feels like progress. Banking services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. members. FDIC. SpotMe eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Boosts are available to eligible Chime members enrolled in SpotMe and are subject to monthly limits. Terms and conditions apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details. But with Taylor specifically, it almost feels like in real time we're like watching what the Barbie monologue was trying to communicate. You know, like with Taylor, like she can't win. Like she goes up there and she accepts an award. Oh my God, she's so excited. It's so annoying. But if she doesn't, oh my God, she thinks she's better than everyone else because she's not going to stand up and cheer. It's like she can't, no matter what she does, people will find a way to be angry about it. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like, oh my God, she was singing along to everybody that was performing. Like, oh, that is so annoying. But then if she doesn't, it's like she doesn't support them because she's not singing along. You know, so it's like, I don't know. It's just and it does have to do with, you know, success and fame and things like that. And I always, this past week, I've been thinking about how Taylor has had every opportunity to just tell people to like F off, to like literally tell them to stop. She has had every opportunity during a football game where they show her. She could very easily just flip off the camera.
Just birds up.
Could you imagine? Then people would be like, she's such a horrible role model. But it's like they're already saying that when they show her and she's doing absolutely nothing. So it's like, you know what I mean? So it's like she can't win, and she has had every single chance to like tell everybody to just like stop and to like back off, but she still doesn't do that because she's above it all. She's like such a good person. Yeah.
And other celebrities go off on very minor inconveniences or hate comments or stuff on social media, and Taylor doesn't do that.
Yeah. But I always think about you, Nick, like a while ago on the podcast, you had said something about how like the reason that Swifties, that we are so loud for our love for Taylor is because her haters are loud too, and we just have to be louder.
Yeah, that's all. Just be louder than them.
Yeah. And that's it. True. And that's all.
But Tess, Anna did send a really funny meme yesterday that said, plot twist, what if Taylor Swift doesn't show up to the Super Bowl, but she buys a 30-second spot, and then was like, haha, y'all hate me for 22 seconds. Now I bought a 30-second and I'm not there. How hilarious would that be?
That'd be such a power move.
Yeah.
That would be the best power move. It really would be the biggest, like, I don't give a to everybody. It's like, I'm doing what I want, and guess what? Brad's, Chad's, and Dad's, or whatever it is.
Exactly. And it's so funny. I did see someone else say, like, you know, over her relationship, like, yes, Taylor writes breakup songs, and she writes songs about how, you know, her relationships, how guys have wronged her. They're like, but Travis Kelce's in a different playing field because she could just buy the Chiefs.
Buy the whole team.
She could just literally buy the team. And I just thought that was really funny. But I'm wearing my Chiefs shirt right now. I've become a huge bandwagon Chiefs fan, so I'm excited. It's been so great. But that's also been cool too, Tess. You've been live streaming the Chiefs games.
Have you really?
Yeah. Well, like as like so I don't get banned, more like a watch like
party,
a reaction kind of thing.
Love
like a
that.
Watch party.
Yeah.
And my husband, who's been like a football fan for years and years, he's there to kind of like explain things a little bit more. I call their uniforms costumes.
I've done that.
Love that, but like, you know,
cute.
I'm trying to commentate the way like I wish these broadcasters spoke. And so that's what I'm helping with. I'm trying to like bridge this little gap, and it's been fun. So people are like, are you gonna do the Super Bowl? And I'm like, maybe we'll see.
Yeah, look,
Oh.
Swifties and sports fans, we're similar. We buy merch. We stay up and watch every game. We discuss it with our friends all day. We send memes together all day. We're the same.
We get emotional.
We're the same. Yeah, we're the same. Yeah, it's
In the
almost
best and worst
respected when a guy has a sports cry. Oh, his team won the national championship. A little sports cry. But Swifties can't sports cry when she sings their surprise song.
Yes, we
Yeah.
can.
Yes, we can.
I
Yeah,
will never apologize for that.
exactly.
Well, Tess, back to the Grammys. You weren't expecting TS11. Was that on your radar at all to be coming up, period?
Every time people would talk about it, I'm like, I'm not trying to be mean, but like, shut up.
You
about
need to
TS11.
calm down.
Like, this woman is on a world tour. This woman is dating someone who she needs to be present for all the time. She's expected this much. We're not, and she's always in the studio. Like, all this is happening. And I'm like, please don't even shout TS. My humble pie was eaten in full.
Yeah. It's okay. Lacey's like the only one from the podcast that had ever really believed that TS11 would happen, and the three of us would be like,
No.
Sorry,
and when she
honey.
did it, we like in our group text, I was like, Lacey, I sincerely apologize, like on behalf of all of us.
Well, because seeing the white outfit and seeing her hair and everything that was
So
leading
you thought-
up. Yes. As soon as I
Okay.
I was suspicious.
Since the swiped bangs started happening.
Since like around her birthday and everything really started stockpiling. But then earlier in the day, whenever the website crashed and it was saying Red Heron, and I'm like, she's not going through all of this for reputation. Reputation is just going to be dropped. So yeah, and then as soon as I saw her outfit and those side swoop bangs, I was like, TS11. And everybody was saying, no, this is obviously
Go ahead, Lacey. That's not
reputation.
And you know
Yeah.
what? And Lacey, to give you even more credit, when 2 years ago, when because we started this podcast right when Taylor started re-recording her albums. And so we were breaking down, I think it was like Red Taylor's version. And Lacey, you were like, she could drop a brand new album, like TS10. We're like, she's not going to do that. We were like, Lacey, she's literally re-recording all of her music. She's not going to put out a brand new album. Like, that is so ridiculous. And then she dropped Midnights, and we were like, Lacey, you were right. So it's like, Lacey, this has happened twice now.
I'm that annoying friend. I expect absolutely everything. Most of it doesn't happen. I always disappoint myself, but I expect everything. I'm here for clown theories all the time.
And how great is it when you're right?
Yeah, it's not that often, but it's really great. I feel like an
that's
expert.
2 huge ones.
Yeah.
So are you with the whole like 2 re-recordings and an album? 2 re-recordings, new album. Like that's what
That was the thought process initially, but it's hard to tell because she doesn't keep a uniform necessarily. She's always pushing herself and doing things differently. So I was suspicious of the 2 re-records and a new album, but she hasn't done it long enough for it to actually be repetition yet, that this is something that she consistently does. And she loves to surprise us. So I know that girl. She's crazy. She is out all the time. For her to be on tour and still recording is just incredible. But she doesn't like to hold on to her stuff either. She held on to this for 2 years, which is crazy. And I mean, she's been recording it this whole time, but that's cool. Can you say the album name? First off, I'm putting the pressure
Yeah,
on
you
you.
figured it out.
What is the name of the album, Tess?
the Tortured Poets Department.
It's so hard.
In one of my videos, I had to call it TS11, and I'm like, I'm already trying to like memorize Japanese right here.
Which that, by the way, has been so sweet. Like that you're like learning. Are you going to try to do that for all of the streams for different countries?
Yes, but like I feel like if I hop on to Melbourne day 1 and be like, "G'day," I'm not gonna do that.
Learn some Maori for the New Zealanders.
Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, that I could do better. I mean, I just feel like trying to like fake a British accent.
Right.
Those kind of things seem a little bit like no.
I guess, but when it's like a whole new language, like that's really sweet.
Yeah.
That's what I will be doing.
That's really cool.
There was a lot of like positive reception in that, and of Swifties feeling heard, and it's been so cool connecting with all these Swifties from different countries, and I feel like I connected with so many from Brazil that it's just like it's it's like beautiful to me when I don't know what my comments say, except like until I translate it. And I'm like, I have people who like follow because they felt connected. They felt like I heard them in some way, or that I could like, I don't know, make them feel more like a Swiftie in this.
Yeah.
So,
That's awesome.
That is so beautiful. So are you planning to find a way to live stream for every country, every time zone? That's your plan? Girl, you are doing you are carrying this tour.
I mean, others are too in the same way. Like Folkleric, who's the streamer on Twitch, is doing the same thing. And so is David, who is the SwiftStream.io. We have like a group chat where we're giving each other the streams of like, hey, I have no one right now. Can you help me? So it's kind of nice that like, I feel like we're working together and it's not like we're alone in this. And,
yeah, that's really sweet.
Yeah.
Swifties are a good community, and I've been on your streams, and I could just imagine the stressfulness of it, but then you'll be on the stream and you're like, oh my gosh, I lost this, and you kind of get panicked for a second, and everybody's like, no, it's fine. Thank you for everything that you do. So I'm glad that you're getting the love and feeling the love from other Swifties, because Swifties should be nice. This is a nice community that we're all in. I want to know your expectations for the Tortured Poets department. Nailed it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, Lacey.
I was actually just saying this yesterday. I felt kind of guilty because when Midnight's was going to come out and we hadn't heard anything, there was no singles, there was nothing to go off of. I was like, okay, Taylor has nailed 9 albums so far, and I don't see how like this can top anything. What if this is the album that I don't like, that like I have a hard time supporting? And then once again, Humble Pie was delivered to my door. So like, I feel like if it's anything like, as she kind of eases from one album to the next, anything like Dear Reader hits different, You're Losing Me, I'm already like the biggest Tortured Poets department stan than there is.
The song titles alone make it seem like it's going to be a pretty gut-wreshing album.
Yeah.
To say the least.
Yeah.
I still can't even read those without like gasping in some of them.
But I'm also like, at the same time, I think about my history with looking at Taylor Swift track titles and thinking the complete opposite. Like
Slut,
perfect example. Karma. I thought Karma was going to be this like dark, look what you made me do-esque, and then she's like, Karma's a cat, you know? And so it's like
that's me.
that one. And then even like My Tears Ricochet, when we just had the title, I was like, oh my God.
We thought it was a breakup album.
I thought Folklore was going to be a breakup album. I mean, that was a surprise album, but when we only got the track list, you know, hours before we heard it, I was like, oh my God, is this a breakup album based on just the titles?
The title alone.
Like, you know, I wouldn't have thought, oh, this is like a fictional, she's creating characters, all this
She's
stuff.
never done that.
Right. And so it's like, I look at the titles and even just the aesthetic of the Tortured Poets department.
Good job. You were looking for your applause.
Thank you.
Pause for applause.
Thank you. And it's like I in my head, I'm like, I know exactly what this is going to be like, but at the same time, I know that she's going to surprise me no matter like anyway. Yeah.
Very true.
But that's what makes being a Swiftie so fun. Like
being surprised at every turn. You think you know her? Just kidding. She knows what she's doing.
At every turn.
It's going to be a heartbreak album, though, for sure. Even if it's not just about her love life. I don't think that the whole thing's necessarily going to be about her recent past relationship, but I do believe that the album's going to be heartbreak and detrimental. I've already had so many theories, though, that have been disproven. I thought at first it might be a diss track against Scooter Braun. That was an interesting one that I had heard. The actual Tortured Poets department was going to be all these people that he had wronged before. That was disproven later that day, shortly after we posted the episode. So that was a lot of fun.
Later.
Yeah. Also thought it was going to be a lot more collabs on it, but that wasn't true. But those are my thoughts on it. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this new album. I know that it's just going to be so good.
Well, we do have to wait. We have to wait till April.
Which is not far at all. Especially with her being back on tour now, and like us getting to like watch the Eras tour. I feel like it's gonna go by like that.
Yeah. And I love that she feeds us in between these times. She's like, oh, there's a break between March and May. Here is the extended version Taylor's edition, or extended edition Taylor's version of of the tour.
Yeah.
So like have this, and then also here's going to be another album, like just to like cessate you while you're waiting for me.
Yeah, it's like every single time we're like, what are we gonna do for 2 months? And then by the end of it, we're like, we have lived 100 lives during the last 2 months, which is so nuts.
Another thing that aged poorly, we rarely are able to get ahead on this podcast just because there's so much stuff going on and Taylor is constantly topping herself and doing everything. We got ahead by like a week and posted an episode on Tuesday. And I said, Taylor's been too quiet lately. And then she announced on Sunday. So that was great.
Yeah.
And which means we've had 5 episodes this week of
Yeah.
our podcast.
We've had a lot. It's been a week.
It's been a wonderful week. Thank you so much, Tess, seriously, for taking the time to come on with us. I don't know if there's anything else that you wanted to chat about. And we've already taken so much of your time, so I don't know if there was anything else or any other questions you guys had.
No, I do just want to say thanks to Tess. Right now, we are kind of living in this huge cultural movement, and Tess and others like you who are sharing these live streams to make sure that everyone around the world can witness the same thing together is just really fueling this movement that we're all going through. So you're playing a very integral part of this very big moment in pop culture history. So thank you so much for all of your help. It might not seem like much when you're just in your basement staring at 4 computer monitors at 3 a.m. But you're doing a lot of great work. So thanks for all of the effort you're putting into this.
And even on top of that, you just are such a positive light in the community. Like, the internet can get really dark sometimes, but you are always so positive, so encouraging. You wear your heart on your sleeve, and for a Swiftie, that means the absolute world. No, like that's really awesome. So, like, thank you for being you, and thank you for doing what you do, for real.
You're truly a dear, Tessdear. Thank you so very much.
Thank you for having me, and this has been fun talking with you guys. I'm like, even when we're done, like, can we keep talking about this? Fantastic.
I know, because you were like,
this kind of interaction.
When you were like, I'm nervous, we're just we're just Swifties talking. It just happens to be recorded. That's all.
Thank you again. I really appreciate you guys having me on here. Thank you.
Yes.
And you got it anytime, and maybe it's time for you to take a nap. Maybe not.
Oh, yeah. We did ask before because we're recording Friday afternoon, and Tess has not been asleep since running the shows last night. So what time did you get up?
So I got up at 1 this morning.
Oh, my God.
I've been up for a bit, but I have to take a short nap because I'm going to try to go back to sleep at 6 p.m. So I can wake up at 1.
Yeah.
But I can't nap too long or else then I won't go to sleep. It's the whole like, don't screw up your sleep.
Yeah.
So
Love it. Well, keep doing what you're doing. Thank you for everything, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. We love you.
Guys.
Love you, Tess.
Bye, guys. Thanks.
Thanks for listening. The 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.